find that. Okay. So as far as websites go, a lot of coaches now are trying to run their business pretty much on YouTube and Instagram and not necessarily building out a real website. Can you tell us why websites are still so important to house their business?
Yeah. Websites separate the amateurs from the people that are actually professionals. There's a lot of reasons actually that a website is really helpful, but another reason is sometimes people can get lost on a social media page or a YouTube page and get distracted with all kinds of info and not really understand the extents or all the offerings that particular health coach offers. So a website, you're able to tailor and really drive the copy so that it makes sense for the viewer, and you can help them understand exactly all that you offer in a very like streamlined and like succinct way.
So for a coach, what would you, specifically in the health or fitness area, what would you recommend are kind of the sections that they need to have built out on their websites?
Yeah. Well, you want to focus on your offerings. I think so many people want to have everything on their website because they want their users to be able to find anything they want on the website. But the most important thing is you have to decide what you want people to find on the website, and you have to decide where you want people to spend their time when they're on your website. So you really need to figure out what are your offerings, make it very simple. Don't have 12 navigation tabs at the top, have 6. Keep it very minimal, and highlight the 2 or 3 in which you want people to spend their time on in terms of what you offer. And then I would say another big differentiator on your website is to highlight your personality. So you want to make sure that you're standing out for who you are and you're attracting that right audience. So having an about page, talking about who you are and what makes you different, and also the aesthetic. So you want to attract your ideal audience, but you also want to showcase your own personality so that you stand out from other fitness coaches, other professionals in the industry. So you want to have your about page, you want to have your few offerings, and then you want to make sure that you are highlighting what I call a call to action, CTA. And so what do you want people to do in terms of your journey and the experience you want your clients to have? How do you want them to contact you? How do you want that journey to get started with you? Maybe it's a call, maybe it's an inquiry form. And so you want to make that very clear for each offering that you have.
Okay. And as far as booking a call or subscribing to a newsletter, collecting a freebie, what are some different ways that you do that? Do you do it via a pop-up, or do you have it on a particular page? Like, what are some of the best ways to lay that out for people so that it's easy to find and then it's front-facing?
Yeah, I would say it all depends. It all depends on what you're offering at the time. Sometimes people have different launches that they're focusing on, so sometimes that might ebb and flow on a website, which also I think is really important to know, because your website should be living and breathing. It should be changing as your business changes, even seasonally. Sometimes you're going to be marketing a certain product because you're in a launch, and so you're going to want to highlight with pop-ups or something in the footer or something at the top, a banner at the top, and an announcement bar or something like that. Other times, you're going to want to highlight your products or your services or your email newsletter. I would say first you want to know if somebody, like if you were in a business relationship and you were like, I want to take it to the next level, that would be an email opt-in. So someone can opt in with a freebie or something that they're going to find valuable. And then secondary, if the person wants to take it to the next level and actually work with you, then that would be more of your offerings, your CTA to actually work with you, join your course, join your membership.
I love that you said it's a living, breathing thing, because I think that a lot of people, including myself, it's kind of like set it and forget it.
Yes.
And then years later, I go back and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so outdated. And so thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.